Okay, now I would like to show you a couple ligaments that you want to be familiar with. And I've made them on the coxal bone and sacrum in tape. And so when you look at the posterior aspect of the sacrum and coxal bone, there is a large ligament called the posterior sacroiliac ligament, and it extends down and actually spans between the sacrum and the coxal as a ligament that we call the sacral tuberous ligament. Now you're not going to see this ligament when you first are dissecting this area because it's underneath the gluteus maximus muscle, but you are going to find it, and it's going to be important because the sacrotuberous ligament actually closes off and makes what was the lesser sciatic notch a foramen. So you can see that here's the ischial spine, that now what was just a notch has a border and is called the lesser sciatic foramen. Okay, and then deep to the sacrotuberous ligament is another ligament that's called the sacrospinous ligament. So it has a much smaller attachment to the sacrum, and it just comes over and attaches to the ischial spine. And this actually closes off the greater sciatic foramen and sciatic notch and makes it a greater sciatic foramen. So we're going to talk about structures exiting foramen, and some of the structures are going to exit through the greater sciatic foramen, and then they're going to dip down underneath and come through the lesser sciatic foramen. And so we're going to be talking about that soon, and so just thought that maybe you should orient yourself to where those structures are on the coxal bones. Okay. You're not going to see the sacrospinous ligament very clearly because you also have muscle attachment, mainly being the piriformis muscle that's going to be on top in that area, and it can sort of hide the sacrospinous, and also part of the levator ani is going to come off of and originate from this sacrospinous ligament. And so it might be kind of hard to appreciate when you're in lab, but you can palpate these ligaments with your fingers, and that will help you identify them.